morning. Welcome to build day 8. We're going to give you breakfast of the day right off the back, and we are going to need it. Sorry about that. It was my help for today. One of my helps. Just coming out, and we were going to do breakfast of the day, hearty breakfast. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, side of sausage, some orange juice, and milk. And eat a big meal. You're going to need it. Because today is officially corn day. We are going to go up and cut the corn. We'll give you some footage up there, a little bit of footage, and a little bit of footage here. And like I said last night, I don't know what you're going to get, but you're going to get it one way or the other. I know I'm going to get it by the end of the day. I'm going to be exhausted. But that's going to be that's the only thing that's on the docket today, is going up to cut corn, unload corn, and maybe install a little bit of the corn, depending on how much energy Ram has. So sit tight, guys. We're getting going. Okay, a little bit of dramatics up here. I forgot to shoot something when we got up here, but we're up doing corn. We got good size section done. People are loading it. Ram's got to go to the hospital. We're using machetes to cut the corn. I got myself in the leg. Nice and bloody. Got a nice gash there. So I got to go up, get some stitches. I don't know if we'll make it back up here today. We'll definitely be back up here tomorrow to finish off the corn. But I think haunt building is going to be curtailed for a while. Until we can get Ram patched up. I'll give you an update a little bit later. And not hurting at all. I think it's kind of funny myself, but still. Sue-Ann's freaking out, and the girls are freaking out because of the blood, so. But anyway, so I'd let you know what was going on. I'll give you an update later after I get home from the hospital. Okay, just getting out of the hospital. Was in there for a good 2 hours. Ended up with getting 5 stitches. They x-rayed the leg and they said I chipped the bone slightly. But anyway, this is done and over. Hope you enjoyed the pictures. And if you're into gory, you ought to have liked this scene. No, it wasn't too bad. No. But anyway, I'm going to go home, get some lunch. And I think we're going to unload the trailer and install some corn. And then I talked to our neighbor that was helping us today. He's got tomorrow off. We're going to go up tomorrow and pick up the last of the corn. So we're going to do the corn trip twice. I was hoping to get it all done at once. But anyway, lunchtime. Okay, we're back home. Done with the hospital. Thank God. Back out in the haunt. Morgan, Sue, and I got the corn unloaded that we were able to get loaded before I tried to chop my leg off this morning. We just got done unloading it. Morgan's doing a cleanup. Our plan was to get all the cutting done and bring it all home. Obviously, with the trip to the hospital, that didn't get done. So, I'm going to spend the most part, the rest of the day, installing what we brought home. And then tomorrow we'll go back up and get the rest of it and bring it home. Now, is throwing a small monkey wrench and things. We were supposed to go out and do some grocery shopping and other shopping tomorrow. But with having to go up to get the rest of the corn, what we've decided to do is once Morgan's done with her cleanup, we are going to go do our shopping now. Get it done and out of the way. And then we'll spend the rest of the day out here doing the corn. But for right now, I'm going to at least get started on it. And then once Morgan's done with her sweeping over there, and she's doing a good job, she always does, we will get the trailer turned around, unhooked, and go do our errands, and then come back and play with corn the rest of the day. It's happy hour. And after the day I've had today, I've got the perfect drink. A Bloody Mary. because things were awfully bloody for a while today. Celery salt, wedge of lime, wedge of, alright, hold here. I think I got a misprint. Celery salt, lime wedge, vodka, tomato juice, prepared horseradish, Tabasco sauce, Worcestershire sauce, ground black pepper, smoked paprika, garnish with parsley sprig and green olives and a lime wedge. So there you go, a Bloody Mary. I could use some extra blood right now, and I could use a very merry, bloody Mary. There you go. Okay, we got a little ways out here today. There's the water room entrance there. We got up to here on this wall. And this wall, we got up to here. Now the amount of corn, and hold on a second, I gotta move the light around, okay? From there, down to here. And I got the pile of corn used up that was laying there in that doorway. I haven't touched that pile over there. But that pile over there should finish this up and go a little ways down this wall. So we need another trailer full, a quantity in the trailer like what we had today. Maybe a little bit more to finish this out. But we didn't do too bad. Butcher's leg and all. I'm going to do a little cleanup, so hold on for your end of the day wrap up. Okay, end of the day wrap up. Today ended up being a extremely interesting day. Started out by going up and getting corn. Everything was going pretty good. We got about half the corn we needed. We're going to end up going up tomorrow to get more. In the middle of cutting, I hit my leg. And, I was just, cutting and bumped it and didn't think anything about it. Kept cutting. We got down to the section we were doing. We were going to go put the machetes down, and haul corn for Sue Ann and Morgan's friend to load. And I just happened to look down to see where I was placing my foot and noticed my sock was extremely red. It was a white sock to begin with, but it was extremely red. And I'm thinking, okay, oh shit. But I didn't feel any pain, didn't feel any wetness. Problem is it was on my left leg, and I've got nerve damage in that leg. I don't feel pain all that much in that leg. I can tell when I bump things or if I'm burning myself, the heat. I can sense the heat build up or extreme cold. But if I get cut or nick or anything like that, I don't feel it. So I didn't even know I was bleeding until I looked down and saw my sock. And I go, Sue? Because I did say, damn it, when the machete hit me. I felt the pressure of the blade hitting me, and that was about it. And she saw my foot, and she goes, Mike, we got to stop. I go, no, let's get this loaded, I'll be fine. She goes, at least go sit down in the truck, pull up your pant leg, check the damage, And I pull up my pant leg, and the front of my leg is just covered in blood down into the sock. And it was about 1 to 2 inch long gash on my leg. And she gave me some napkins. We had we always keep every time we go out to eat, we always save the napkins for one thing or another. She brought me out the whole pile, and I sat there 5-10 minutes with one napkin compress on it, soaked it down. Sue, I think we better go up to the hospital. How are you guys doing on loading the corn? We're getting there. I go, I think I better go up to the hospital, Sue. I think I'm going to need stitches. And I put another compress on it. Soaked that one down. Went to put a third one on. over the space of about 20 minutes. And blood actually stopped. So I left the compress on, pulled my pant leg down over the top of it to, hold it into place. We came home, unhooked the trailer, drove up to the hospital, and by the time I got to the hospital, that third compress was just totally saturated. And it was funny. Got up there and I gave them my medical cards and stuff for my insurance. And I told the lady, well, I cut myself with a machete. And she was thinking, okay, nothing too bad. You walked in. And she walked around the desk, handing me my paper, looked down, saw my drenched sock, my drenched pant leg, and I'll be right back. Went and got a nurse. Nurse brought out a wheelchair and right into the ER in front of everybody else. They had like a 2.5-hour waiting line to get in, and I got right in. And of course they did x-rays and stuff, and I come back from x-rays and they were said, well, we're going to take some saline solution, wash out the cut, and we'll just stitch it up. It's going to be about 5 or 6 stitches. And about that time we had some gangbangers come in who had been in a gunfight, and of course both of them had bullets in them, and everyone was paying attention to them. I got pushed off to the side. I just needed stitches. We sat there for about 2.5 hours. Finally got my stitches. Gangbangers got treated in handcuffs because they called the cops. But as far as the x-rays goes, there's no muscle damage. I did chip the bone though. It was a real small chip, and they think, yeah, nothing to worry about. You don't need to go in for surgery for it. So no muscle damage, and they stitched me up, gave me 5 stitches, loaded my leg up with lanacane, or whatever it was called, gave me some antibiotics, and said, okay, come back in a week and we'll take the stitches out. So out the door we went, and we got home. We unloaded the trailer. And I was talking to Sue because we got to go back up tomorrow to get corn and stuff, and we were supposed to go grocery shopping tomorrow morning. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to make it very far in the hunt as it is with my leg the way it is. More than likely. Because I was still on pain meds, and I didn't know how long the pain meds were going to last. So we took an hour and a half off, went down, did our grocery shopping, got back. I told Sue, when dinner's ready, give me a shout. I'm going to work on doing some corn. I'm taking advantage of the pain meds, thinking my leg's going to be screaming, as soon as those pain meds wear off. I kept plugging away. Finally, just about 7 o'clock hits, and Sue Ann says, okay, groceries are put away. We're having sandwiches for dinner. What do you want? Went in, took a half-hour break, and I'm back out here. And about, a half hour after I got back out here, I'm feeling this. It's not an excruciating pain. It's more like someone's got a needle stuck in my leg and they're wiggling it around, type feeling. And I think I need to get in, get my pants off, check the incision, because I have no idea if it's bleeding. My foot is not bloody red, but anyway, so much for that today. It ended up being a really interesting day. Ram has bled for his haunt. Really bled. Normally I get a little cut on my hand or something, but nothing major like this. I'd say this is a major cut. But anyway, tomorrow we're going to go up and get the other load of, another load of corn, and it's going to be corn hallway again. Hoping to have it all the corn up tomorrow. Hoping. Not promising, but I'm hoping. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.